Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Electronic Box, the channel that includes some different looks about the crappy electronics that's around us. This video will be short one, I promise. In my last video I spoke about the top 4 DJ softwares and I placed them in that order. 1. Traktor, number 2. Rekordbox, number 3. Serato, and number 4. Virtual DJ. I think that I made one small mistake. It does not make any big difference, but for the producers it does. So that's why I have decided to share my thoughts on this subject. After messing with all the softwares mentioned above deeply, I have found something that many DJs don't care about, but for me is among the top things to look at in a DJ software, and that's stability. I'm well aware that neither Mac or Windows latest platforms are made perfectly from beginning to end. However, software brands must take this into consideration and come up with a guide or a solution to fix some of those issues that might appear. Let's focus on the main topic. What was my mistake? I put Serato in 3rd place and Virtual DJ in 4th place. And that was my mistake. Now I think that this is not fair. By the way, I paid my own Serato and Virtual DJ licenses and I'm not in cooperation with any of those brands. After doing some deep testing, I can firmly now say that Virtual DJ is times better than Serato. I never planned to say such a thing, but believe me, Virtual was my least favorite software until now. But as always, I'm super honest. Your next question might be why? I will start with a feature that was discussed in a previous video, and that is quantize. In some brands this locks the sampler and loops in sync, in others all, but the most important, the play button in Serato for example, is not included. Yes, I have mentioned that there is a way to start in time with double press the sync button, but if you press any other button, all goes wrong. In simple words, this function does not work as it should in Serato. See other DJ's opinion.
Now this is the little quirk with Serato DJ Sync, is that Smart Sync is very quick to turn itself off. Like, it just wants to turn itself off all the time. So if I do the traditional sort of DJ thing of stabbing in with the cue before I start, Smart Sync is gone. You can see the sync has turned yellow.
Virtual DJ is years ahead of Serato in that regard. You press play near the first downbeat and you'll be locked in with the beat grid. And while we are speaking about sync and quantization, the next thing is the Serato analyzing is a lot worse than the Virtual DJ one. That was my own real life experience. I know that there are tracks that are difficult to analyze sometimes, but the same tracks with Virtual DJ were better analyzed. And this brings me to the main issue with this latest and the biggest drawback with Serato. And that's again stability. Some folks have mentioned that, but I never take that seriously. Lately, a friend of mine who is a DJ for the last 20 years was joking that to have a stable working PC computer with Serato, you have to sell your house. I think you get the point. To illustrate the picture, I have one old Lenovo Windows laptop and just see what is showing the CPU indicator. The system will crash. That's the main message. And have in mind that all tracks were analyzed and that I even don't use the stems function. The same PC and the same playlist and tracks. See Virtual DJ indicator. It even does not show up at all. This should show you the real problem of the latest Serato version. I even installed Serato on a top spec PC where 4K video was edited without a problem. Guess what? Serato was freezing there as well. The music was playing, but during changing the songs, the interface has some glitches and graphic freezing. A terrible experience. NVMe solid-state drives, 64 gigs RAM, an i7 processor, and Serato is still choking. I leave the comments for you. I'm okay if you don't believe me, but I will share other DJ's short example of the problem.
Serato DJ crashed on me last week.
Oh, Serato 3.0, how I love and hate you so much.
I don't want to show you more of those examples, but you can just search in YouTube Serato crash and you will see the results. By the way, I did something else. In an AI bot, I put the following words, like Serato problems or Serato drawbacks, and results were the following. Compatibility issues with certain hardware devices or operating systems, performance issues such as audio lag or stuttering, difficulty using certain features or understanding the software interface. And my favorite one, technical glitches or bugs that cause the software to crash or function improperly. I hope that this is enough for you. Why I made this video? Well, if Virtual DJs changes its place position from fourth to third place, it's not a big of a deal for you, right? Yes, you're right, but for the developers of Virtual DJ to be in front of Serato and to beat them in almost any department, that's a big deal. And we have to give them that credit. That's why I made this video. They simply deserve it in 2023. Actually, when I think deeply, the only thing that Virtual DJ needs to focus on is its own graphic design, and that's all. Just need to look more stylish and modern. Yes, they have many skins and options, but still there are some small things and tweaks to be desired in that regard. I hope that you find today's Electronic Box video helpful or at least informative. I wish you health and many positive emotions. Happy holidays!